Hey Capricorn, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your third week of February pick a card reading. Not everything here is going to resonate because it is a general reading, and if you'd like a personal one more tailored to your situation, my Etsy page is linked below and you can get an email reading with me. And sometimes I can describe things a little bit better in writing than I do in the spoken word anyways, so that could be beneficial to you. But anytime during the reading you hear something that is making sense to you, it's going to help you, go ahead and hit that like button and let me know, okay? And please subscribe if you want to keep up with how these unfold every week, because I put out a new one where we're going to be breaking down your monthly energy into four segments, 4 cards that we break down further into the pick a card. So this month, your energy is the Hierophant, which is structure and your rule book. And if you would come in the comments and let me know something from your rule book, what is something that is part of your guidance system. And this week, the energy is Yang. This card came out in your 2020 and this came out in your February monthly, and those are linked below if you prefer to see me shuffle on camera, see how they pop out, and have me hear more about what these mean. This week I am using the Secret Dakini Oracle and the Science Tarot. And I have stack 1, 2, and 3. They're timestamped below. So Capricorn, let's get started on your reading. Stack 1, you have the Knight of Swords, Mendeleev, Atom Bomb as the Tower, and Tree Spirit. So Mendeleev, Dmitri Mendeleev, he's the dude that create the periodic table, right? So the Hierophant in this sense is going to be talking about the laws and the cycles of nature, natural law. And so he is representing the Knight of Swords because he is talking about examining patterns, determining and finding order, finding structure. And when you can do that, this Atom Bomb and the Tower and the Tree Spirit, it is talking about blowing the lid off of something, getting some kind of insight that's going to blow your mind in some way. And it's going to be something that was holding you back from this action because it shows you exploding out. You have this tower of explosion and this freedom that feels like it comes from this. So there is something that you can discover by using your powers of discernment, finding the pattern, finding the cycle, and being able to like rip it open and rip free from it and take a new action is what I'm getting from that one. Stack 2, you have Integration, which is the Ace of Cups, Ribosome, the Magician, and Self-Created. Now both of these cards are speaking on things on a cellular level, which I don't understand as much. But what's funny is, even though they're talking about the microcosm, the meanings of these with this energy and the self-created energy, I'm feeling more like a big bang, something more on the macro and existential greater scale of things. But there's an explosion here of creativity. The Magician is using all your faculties to bring something into form that was not there before. And self-created is talking about almost like giving birth to yourself, almost like, so you get the snake eating its tail symbol, right? You're probably familiar with that from mythology. This is almost the opposite of that. It's where you're creating yourself, birthing yourself in this endless cycle. And so the Ace of Cups is falling in love and being overwhelmed with emotion. So this can be where you fall in love with a person, with yourself, with your concept, with an idea, with an inspiration. But it's not just emotions. It's emotions that something is being born of it. It's like this amniotic fluid that something is coming out of. And so it's so much emotion that it must be expressed in some form that only the Magician can give it. And it's the result of something that you've done. You've earned this in some way by doing the work that we've talked about so far these weeks. And this is why it's cool to subscribe, because there is a way. I do like to refer back to the previous readings that you have been doing this work, and somehow you've gotten to this huge breakthrough. And so, well done. Stack 3, you have Grand Unified Theory, the World. drift, which is the Ace of Pentacles, and that's kind of speaking on continental drift, the effects of slow daily action, and self-preservation. So self-preservation it's a card of withdrawal and retreat, kind of like the Four of Swords, if you will. But you have this yang energy, which is going to be an action, an outward oriented type energy. So I'm feeling like the action is going to be aimed inward and turned towards yourself. So it's not so much a retreat inward to rest and relax, but to get to work. The Eight of Pentacles is very active, and so there's a tinkering going on your internal workings. And so this is something that's not for anyone else's eyes. This is you kind of going into your lab and going into your workspace, your garage, or whatever it is, and getting out your tools and upgrading yourself almost. Whatever it is brings about the completion of a huge goal and a huge cycle. So it's not just a bit of a spit shine, it is like a total upgrade to where it levels you up completely, and it's like you 2.0 that you've gone in to go to create. So that's pretty exciting, Capricorn. Let me know in the comments what's going on. I really like this one, okay? Talk to you next week. Thank you.